Feminine women are attracted to masculine men. That is the one piece of dating advice that is undeniable. Every effective piece of game advice I ever used basically involved showcasing my masculine qualities in an effective way. That's why I wrote a whole book called Big Dick Energy, giving you step-by-step guidance on how to do that. But sometimes women will test your masculine energy. They need to see that you really are the strong, confident man that they want to be with. In this video, I'm going to illustrate 6 common ways that women test your masculinity and how to pass these tests. Now, the first test I'm going to call the confidence test. It's probably the most common way that women are going to test you, because it is really easy for men to act confident in front of women when a woman is lapping up everything they have to say. And that is why sometimes women, even if they like you, will throw a few heckles your way just to see how you react, okay? Is that your pickup line? I bet you say that to all the girls. How dare you speak to me like that?
How dare you?
Things like that. Now, you will fail this test if you try to logically explain yourself, or if you emotionally react in any way. You'll pass just by staying strong, maintaining the courage of your convictions, and holding your frame, and that frame being that you are a strong, confident man who deserves to date beautiful women. The second test, also very common, is called the Insecurity Test. Women will sometimes poke fun at your flaws just to see how you react, okay? Are you wearing my granddad's shirt? You're too short. I only date tall guys. You look like my dad. Things like that. Now, these flaws might not necessarily be deal breakers for the women. Oftentimes they just want to see if you're insecure about them, if they're a problem for you. Okay, now you're going to fail this test by, again, emotionally reacting in any way to the criticism that comes your way, and you're going to pass by standing strong and showing that you're not thrown off by these shit tests that a woman is giving you. Third test I'm going to call the Doormat Test. Women do want to be basically dominated and led in their relationships with masculine men, but they need to see that you are strong and confident enough to lead them effectively. They will often test to make sure you can do that by making outrageous requests. Stuff like, buy me a drink, can I bring my friend along on the date, this place sucks, you need to take me somewhere fancy. Things like that. Now, you're going to fail these tests by bending over every time she makes a demand of you. That's not to say you have to disagree with every suggestion a woman makes, but if you're the kind of guy who just always bends over and gives in when she makes these outrageous requests, well, then she is going to see that you are in fact a doormat. Number 4, I'm going to call it the leadership test. Women, feminine women, they want to be led by masculine men, but again, they need to test that you are strong and confident enough to follow, okay, and that you are able to lead them in a confident way. Now, women aren't going to do this by trying to lead themselves. They are going to test your leadership skills by often being completely passive. Now, the most common example of this is when they show absolutely no signs that they're attracted to you at all, and they're testing to see if you are going to ask them out, if you are going to arrange the date. There are many reasons why a woman might do this. Maybe she's shy, maybe she doesn't want to come across as too easy, but often they will behave completely passively in front of a man they really like, just to see if he has the skills to lead her anyway. Right, the 5th test, I'm going to call it the self-respect test. Often you'll find women that really like you still act bratty in their interactions with you, and again, often they're doing this to see if you have the courage to stand up for yourself in the face of her bratty behavior. If you're the kind of guy that's just going to bend over and take it and not call her out on when she's acting bratty, rude, doesn't reply quickly, then again, she's going to see that you're a doormat. Often women will react more favorably when you do call them out for behavior that crosses your boundaries. And the final test, I'm going to call it the blue pill test. A blue-pilled man is a guy who basically agrees everything that the mainstream media and the fairy tales say about women and female nature, about how they're all sugar and spice and everything nice, prim and proper, women hate one-night stands, they never go for casual sex, and they're all completely perfect princesses. Now, a woman is going to test to see if you believe that sort of thing by pretending like she is like that, okay? Okay, you can come with me, but we're not having sex tonight. I'm not that kind of girl. How dare you make jokes about sex? We've just met. Things like that, okay? Now, I need to make this very clear. Some women are genuinely like pure and innocent, and they're not testing you, and they're serious about that. But a player who has had a lot of sex with a lot of women understands that many women aren't like that, and they're just putting on a show so that they're not judged for being too promiscuous. So they're putting this show on for you to see if you're like a blue-pilled man, or if you're a player who understands how female psychology really works. Okay, so you will pass this test by agreeing with everything she says, but still pushing the interaction forwards romantically at a pace she's comfortable with, of course. So there you have it. There's your 6 ways that women test your masculinity. And the ways to pass these tests are very similar. It's just very important to not be emotionally thrown back by the tests that women throw your way, to remain strong and confident in the courage of your convictions. If you're the type of guy who struggles to attract or maintain a woman's attention, my book, Big Dick Energy, is going to help you with that. It features 12 powerful exercises to help you unleash your natural masculine energy and attract amazing, beautiful women. There's a link for that in the description and the pinned comment. Other than that, my name's Joe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you real soon.